Skål gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome to Tipsy Wednesday, an original podcast brought to you by me, Kurt, and my co-host, Thomas.
Hello.
And Bjørn.
Hello. And
This
of
is
course-
He introduced himself.
Ah, yes, he did.
yeah, because you are usually forget to introduce me, so I
We don't forget to introduce
myself.
you, we forget to ask you how your weekend was.
yeah, I'm quite hardened, I would say. Not
You are
tempered.
hardened.
Yeah,
Do
by
we want to
your-
know this?
My heart is a stone because you guys forget me sometimes.
Oh.
We're sorry.
You made me the villain.
You were the
I'm
villain
a-
before we even started the podcast, so don't come with that shit over
No.
Yeah.
You made me. Society made me.
Ah, you're pulling that card. Wow.
Yeah, of course.
You're a
here.
result
You're like
of...
the Joker.
Just a result of society being shit to you.
Yeah.
And voila, here's you.
I'm sad to say you're my society.
Wow, okay. So we're the cause of you being the way you are.
Take all responsibility.
Will that make one of us Batman then?
Did Batman make the Joker?
Depending on the origin story, yes. Ish.
Ish.
In the 1989 movie, I think it was. The Joker is just a regular villain, and Batman throws him into a river or the chemicals or something, and he emerges as the Joker afterwards. So, yeah. So if Bjørn and
No.
I threw you under the bus and for you to become the villain this time, we should be the Batman of the story.
No. You're not going to get any fucking Batman. Have you seen the original, the new Joker movie?
Actually,
The
I
one
haven't.
that's simply called Joker.
Just
I was,
filming another one of that movie, or a sequel.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
Because that was really good. Really different from the Batman series, but it was good as a standalone movie.
Mm.
Yeah, and you didn't see Batman. That's why was my whole point.
Yeah,
it was
different
just a
origin
Joker
story.
movie.
That's why I said
Yeah, yeah.
depending on the origin story.
Depending on the origin story, I'm a billionaire.
Ah, well. Well, from that, how's your weekend been, Junior?
I was supposed to ask Thomas about that.
Yeah, but now
Oh,
he
I
asked you
stole the
first, so we don't
thunder.
forget you. So just answer.
This is my weekend was spent with you. So how was
So
your
I know.
weekend?
Wow! Throwing it right back at me. Well, it was nice. I was spending my weekend with bowling with you guys. You guy.
You guys,
not
not me.
Thomas. Junior here and some other friends who went bowling and had a few drinks and stayed up for most of the night. It was like,
That's why we kept fucking up on the editing of our Norwegian podcast.
yeah, fucking tired. Yeah, well. Thomas then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked on Friday. I did a Norwegian podcast episode with you where we celebrated 100 episodes. On Saturday I was working, and today I have been doing jack shit.
As you should.
As I should, because I have vacation now. I'm on vacation.
Yes, you're finally on Christmas holidays?
Yes,
Yes.
Christmas
Yes, as
holidays.
of
So I
now.
will be doing jack shit for the next couple of days. Then I will pack my bags and I will come up north,
Yeah.
Um,
Cheers for that.
joining you guys.
It's gonna be great.
We also need to do Christmas TikTok while I'm there.
Wow, you're determined, but
Yeah, we've talked about it before, I think.
Yeah,
the
we
few
talked
of us
about it
enjoying
before.
Christmas while
well, you're
you
the
don't.
main you're the main force behind
Everything
our
film related.
social medias. Yeah.
And social medias, yeah. I made a compilation movie of pictures and movie stuff or skit stuff we have been doing, and I saw I'm heavily featured in those.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing
Yeah.
most of the film stuff. So yeah.
Don't get your highs and I hopes that high. Because
I hope.
we are on limited time.
Oh yeah, like always. It's like Christmas holidays, just a set amount of time. We're supposed to do 10 things or 100 things in way too short of a time span.
Yep.
So
That's why
We'll
we'll
see how
be
it
doing no Christmas special episodes, no nothing.
yeah, that's noteworthy as well. This will be our season end,
Season finale,
Yeah.
yes.
season finale.
It's our season finale! Pop, 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 pop.
And we will be back again Wednesday, 11th of January.
Yes.
That would be correct, yeah. So yeah, it will be a while till you see us again, but I'm hoping a 5-minute session to film a TikTok skit will be done.
Hopefully. I'll have to. Excuse me. It's just way too warm.
Look at
It was
here.
just for the occasion. Oh,
You should do what I did.
what did you?
Yeah.
Just lose your hair and it won't be that hot.
Quite a
Of course,
nice
it will be
solution.
extremely cold outside if you don't wear it.
Well, but you know, I
Something.
guess your Christmas hat is like in a thin fabric. This is actually like a fairly thick,
Wool?
actual. Yeah,
Well,
winter-
this is, to be fair, not one of the thin, cheap ones. It's kind of a thick one as well.
okay, well,
So yeah,
Yeah, it's just a hair thing. Yeah, you know. Just get
it's
rid,
also
rid
made
of
of a
it.
fleece, I think, so it's quite comfy.
hmm.
But I have no hair, so I don't get that hot.
So you don't mind too much.
No.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pro tip, Bjørn. Get rid of the hair
Mhm.
so you can wear the hat.
That's a pro tip.
Yeah,
Well, it's in practical terms, it's way more practical. It's like, how much do you spend on your hairdresser?
nothing. I do
Exactly.
My own hair. Also,
Exactly.
drying the hair is like, it's
just
done.
just pat and done.
Yep.
Yeah, but then you have to worry about the sun and shit.
Why? I don't use.
Don't you have to-
No, I don't use.
Don't you
sun
know where we live? We live in Norway. We don't worry about too much
Yeah,
sun.
but I can imagine his bald head would get some burns.
It happened in the beginning when I went bald, like the first time around. But over the
But
years,
you have like sunscreen.
Yeah, but you have to use the sunscreen.
I'm terrible at using it.
Oh,
Then you deserve all your fire.
I got really sunburned once a couple of years ago.
yeah. You went visiting up here when we had a lots of sun, and you were at the beach.
For 5
Yep.
5 hours straight at the beach, sunbathing with no sunscreen on. I was red like a fucking tomato for days after. And
Too
oh
bad
my
we don't
god,
have a
that hurt.
picture of that.
Then you deserve to get some burn.
Yeah. My friend even said, "You want some sun lotion?" And I was like, "Nah, I never get sunburned." Realizing afterwards that's because I usually don't sit in the sun, which I very much did this time.
Genius.
Yeah. It's like my doctor said once. She was astonished. It was right after summer, and I had low vitamin D intakes. And she was like, "This is odd. It's straight after summer. It should be really high." And I was like, "Yeah, well, the sun doesn't shine in front of my computer, so there you go."
There's not a lot of sun inside, is it?
No.
No.
Did you get a fold or
No,
what
no.
was his reaction?
She told me to go and buy some vitamin Ds.
Do you take your D?
I take my D.
You take your D. The
Everybody
power of
needs
the D.
Yeah, it's one of the more powerful vitamin Ds. Because you get them in different, how much vitamin D there is in the pill you swallow.
And you got the
and
OP
I had
ones.
to take one of the ones with the most in them.
Do you remember
That's-
how much?
80 UG or whatever it is
Milligrams.
In
in each tablet. Yeah, I think.
Jesus.
Like that weird U that is like milli. So
Mm.
it's milligrams, I guess.
But I have since been cutting a little back, so now I use 20.
Milli? Micro. It's micrograms.
Yeah, well, I use the one with 20 in them now, because I also do the multivitamin capsules, and they have 10 as well. So I think 30 a day now.
Yeah.
I've been outside more, but now on winter time I think I should take the ones with 40. Just because we don't have sun in the winter in Norway, basically.
I'm taking 2 of the 20s and 2 multivitamins, so I get like 60 each day.
Mm.
Am I missing out because I'm taking no supplements?
Yeah, you're
Yes,
missing
so-
out because you're missing out of the sun as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know.
yeah. You're missing,
Especially,
you're missing
especially
out.
up north, you should take the vitamin D pills.
You
During
need the
winter
power of
time
the D.
especially. Yeah.
I would recommend
No,
you
you-
go 40. Just take the ones with 40 and use them.
I should look into that.
One a day.
One a day.
I take 2 each day of the 20, so I get 40. Yeah.
Why don't you just buy one of those with 40 in them and take one? Then you don't have
because
to buy
this-
them as often.
Because they got the citrus taste
Where did you buy this one?
Yes.
At the regular...
at the mall. Yeah.
Ah,
the
yeah,
grocery
well,
shop.
I buy mine at the pharmacy.
Yeah, I probably should do that as well.
The expensive ones that I was told by my doctor to go and buy.
How expensive is it? Because mine is like $10.
I think about $20.
So you don't save anything at all. This is what I'm hearing. Because this is price per tablet, right? So I'm going to check it out.
Basically, but you take 2 of them, so you basically buy as much as I do, or
I
pay as
do.
much as-
Yeah.
so you could just, but you could take the ones that really works, because the
So
ones
the-
that the regular the food store aren't as good.
No, but they work.
The Colette ones and whatever they're called, they're
I have no idea.
Yeah, are you saying they are scamming me?
they're not scamming you, but I don't think you get what you really pay for.
I think I pay for my 20 milligrams of vitamin D, and I really hope I get them. Because that's the only thing.
I think you get some. I just don't think you get the amount they say you get.
I think you do, because it's really illegal to not...
Falsely advertise, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
And Norway is really strict on this shit.
They are.
So I
Well,
cannot
what's- by the way-
imagine...
But there is a difference between them, because one of them you have
Yeah,
to buy at the
yeah,
pharmacy,
yeah.
and the other one you can get wherever you buy
Yeah,
your fucking groceries.
the difference is 20 milligrams of vitamin D.
What is... Let me ask you this question then. What is it supposed to do? What's it supposed to help with?
Your health.
Son.
You know, if you
Is
get vitamins through the sun,
Yeah,
and your body is lacking those vitamins when you don't get sun.
Yeah, but how do I notice it exactly? Is it like something...
I think you get more tired,
Ah,
exhausted,
yeah.
and stuff like that if you don't have vitamin D's.
I do get tired.
Yeah, so
Maybe
try the D,
Vitamin D.
and you'll be
Try the D.
awake and happy.
Get more of the D. Stay
Yeah.
awake.
The vitamin D. Strengthen your skeleton.
Well,
The next
And
time I
yours-
go to my doctor and she says I need to upgrade my vitamin D's or something, I will just tell her, but I got a trans girlfriend. I get the D every night.
Mm.
do you?
No, I don't, but I can say it just to see her reaction.
Vitamin
Yeah.
D is important for normal cell dividing.
Normal
Okay.
cell dividing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just use vitamin D if you
Just
don't
use
live
vitamin
a place
D.
where there's sun, like in north of Norway.
Yeah.
But as with all supplements and vitamins, take the recommended amount. Don't
no,
if you take too much, you could actually get ill.
no.
Yeah. That goes
The
for
same goes
everything,
with
yes.
vitamin C, especially where people eat
No.
lots of fruits with vitamin C.
No, stop. Because the recommended amount of vitamin D is 10 each day.
Yeah, but if you're lacking, you have to compensate.
Yeah, and if you live in Norway, we need to compensate. So don't listen to the recommendation.
But the
You're
doctor
saying one
recommends
thing.
it for you, and the doctor told me to take 80 a day.
Yeah, right. And the recommendation for normal substance is
What
10.
I was trying to get at was don't self-medicate. Use the
that's
general
right.
recommendation on the package or prescribed from your doctor. Isn't
Yeah.
that a safe statement?
It
God,
is.
you have to be...
I followed my statement
Yeah.
from my doctor. Take 80, because I had really low levels of vitamin D. Junior is probably taking too much.
Yeah, but I don't have... Nah.
No.
He has to argue with everything. The villain that he is. It's like... Well,
Okay, so
at least
then
you're in...
then you should only take your one multivitamin. Nothing else.
Basically.
Yeah, Thomas, stop doing anything else.
Yeah, but my doctor told me to take the fucking extra vitamin D.
Yeah, but you don't believe in the...
I believe in my
Yes,
doctor. She is young, she is hot. I do as she says.
Oh, that's the determining factor if you believe
Yes.
them or not. Are they young? Are they hot?
Because my last doctor was old and I didn't understand her really well, so I didn't do as she said.
Oh, that's another factor. You don't understand the doctor. That's oh well.
I do life by whatever the hot
Bye.
chick is telling me.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to
Wow.
argue against you, but...
That's some simp mentality right there.
It is.
yeah. Do you pay for any hot chicks?
I do pay for my doctor when I'm there. Give me recommendations and take my money.
Just a random question out of blue. Do you think you guys would catch me if I would simp for someone?
Why do you
It's
ask?
No. It's just. Would you call me out if I ever ended up simping for someone? Would you be like, "Hey, Bjørn, stop! You're simping."
If we knew about it, yes. I think
Okay.
so.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Because we're your friends and we care about you.
As you
Yeah, but-
should. As you should. You got my
Yeah,
back.
yeah, but I guess we would not call it simping. We would call it pussy whipped, right?
That depends on how he's simping. If it's an online e-girl, it's probably simping. If it's
Yeah,
a
then
girlfriend that just
then-
keeps throwing money at all the fucking time, he's pussy whipped. Like there's difference between the two.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
huge
Bjørn might
run-up
be
of-
simping and you are pussy whipped, Junior. That's how it is.
Mm.
So huge run-up of upcoming topics that what you can transition into each one of another. Each other. Sorry. We went out bowling, as you both all know, as of now. Me and Junior from the three of us, and a few other friends, cousins, friends, etc. So we're out there bowling, and I'm sitting there, spectating like witnessing the others, like Junior's here with his girlfriend. My cousin is here with his girlfriend. My other cousin is here with her boyfriend. And my earlier classmate is here with his girlfriend. Everybody with their own partners.
And you're there.
And then there's me, the third wheel in everything. Just by myself, solo. So I was like,
The third wheel is the fifth wheel, you
I'm-
moron.
oh well, I guess I'm the fifth wheel.
Fifth wheel, the third nipple.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like, I'm the last single here. I'm the last of the singles. Well, fuck
You're
me.
the last bastion.
But
Yeah.
but among the three of us, you're not the last one, because
Yes,
Junior's
because
the
you
only
and
one.
I, Thomas, we share the last of the singles.
No, yeah. I get what you're saying, but we didn't do the couples thing where we're talking about couple stuff, right? We were talking about...
Oh no, of course not. We were
No.
bowling and doing shuffleboard.
Yeah.
And such, so
Yeah, but I have been at the last Christmas party. There were a couple of people, 2 couples, right? So 4
Mhm.
people who were just getting new children, right?
Okay,
Newborn, and they were talking and talking about their fucking child in between.
Because that's what's most important and their focus in life right about now.
Yeah, and they were
So-
really bonding with the parenthood. And I was like, I'm so fucking tired of this. I cannot stand to listen to this.
But Junior, one day that might be you in their shoes.
Bum, bum,
No.
bum.
No,
The
I
three
don't
of
think
us are
so.
doing the fucking podcast, and then you just start talking about your kid all the time, every podcast.
No, but
Wow.
did you do that? Have
No,
you
but my
ever
kids
been
were-
that?
But my kids were really a lot older when we started doing the podcast.
No, I'm just talking. Have you ever been that guy who has been
Everyone
speaking
who
with
has-
others?
Everyone who has kids have been that guy at one point.
Okay, so
Even the
you
girls.
I have.
Have
but
the
not-
girls
not-
been that
not
guy?
with the two of you guys, I think.
No, okay. No, because I cannot remember. And neither our other cousin who has 4 children. I've never heard him complain or...
Yeah, well, I guess people are different, different.
It depends on the setting as well, I think. When I'm with you guys, we're doing the podcast, or we're gaming something, and then that's what in focus, and I'm kind of doing something else than family time, so I think I'm allowed not to talk about the family all the time while doing something else. Yeah, because when I'm doing me time, it's me time.
If you're joining your friends for your D&D session, then I guess you wouldn't be talking about how work was today or something.
Depends if there was something remarkable.
Usually not, but just putting an example.
I can imagine you would want to talk about if you saw a guy get his arm ripped off in a machine at work.
That's
I
pretty
would-
awful.
Yeah, I would think that would be highly on the list of what you want to talk about.
Well,
Even during dinner, like...
a memorable event etched into my eyes. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that would be the main focus for a long time.
And a
Going
memorable
forward.
event etched into your eyes is seeing your fucking kid come out of your playground. Your favorite,
Ha! Out of your playground.
your favorite plaything is destroyed by your kid. Of course, you'd want to talk about it. And then there's the guys who complain, like, there was this one guy who was like, God destroyed my playground. Why would you place a playground right above the sewage drain? There's just one slip of the tongue away. So
And just
and I'm like, you're looking at this wrong. They're both playgrounds. Smart.
Well, someone likes to play in the
wrong part
the
of
nor-
town.
Yeah, the wrong part of town, the sewers.
I guess Thomas
That's
is
not
a bad boy
necessarily
in
the
that
wrong
way.
part of town. You wouldn't want to make her pregnant, now would you?
So you're a sewer kid.
I play all over. Almost. That kind of came off as maybe too much, but
Well, and trying to transition from our topic so far, from the last of the singles, yay or nay. Yay or nay. No, I
but,
misread
he's
that.
the one who should transition stuff. you.
He's the one.
No,
Okay,
but you,
it's like
yeah,
he doesn't
if
know
you
what's on my mind though.
No, if you
he's
feel-
hosting.
Yeah, but if you feel like this is a natural transition, you should take it. Just take
All
Yes,
it.
the
it-
topics
it
are
is, it
Bjørn's.
is.
All of the transitions will be natural for him.
Well,
Yeah, of course.
these
So
two in
Thomas, give
partic-
him the fucking space.
These two in particular. Okay. So I talked about being the last of the singles of the bunch. And I talked about if you would catch me simping. Online hookups. Yay or nay? Would you catch me if I was simping too hard for someone? Or would you be like, go man?
You say online
Huh?
hookups? That would basically be a Tinder date. That's an online hookup in a sense.
Yeah.
Or this silly advert for singles near you in your area, only 2 kilometers away. Not those kinds of hookups. No.
You hook up with someone through a game like Final Fantasy 14?
Maybe so.
Or are you talking about e-girls?
No, not e-girls, I guess. No.
If she got an OnlyFans, just link.
Well, if said person had an OnlyFans account or any paid content, wouldn't that be just simping to their
That's simping,
content?
not hooking up.
Yeah.
It depends if you're hooking up.
So we're sharing the same mentality then. Thus
No,
far.
if you are, let's say, paying for her OnlyFans, right? $10 each month. And then you're able to bang, and you get to know her, and then you're having the sex. Then
Like
I'd
everyone
say
else to
go-
pay the $10 a month or more.
no, I'm just saying, if you're paying $10 and nothing else, that is
Well,
really.
then you're in the simp / consumer territory. You're just a consumer of content, and
Yes.
for paid content, like if you pay the movies ticket to the cinemas,
Yeah, if you're paying for Disney
you're
Plus-
just a customer. You don't
You-
mean anything in particular to the cinema.
No, but
yeah.
if you are paying for her OnlyFans, right, and then something else happens and it evolves to a relationship, that's where I am, right?
Okay.
Then I would say go girl.
Of course,
Go
then you
girl
would even
or
have
go
my
man.
congratulations if you manage to catch someone over on OnlyFans.
No, yeah, but it could be a coincidence, right? You could be playing Final Fantasy 14 and just randomly get to know her, and you have been following her content since a year ago or something, right?
Well, I naturally I would ask, why would you just assume it's Final Fantasy 14? But hey, I just play it all
Because
the
you
time.
played it earlier.
yeah, because I could say World of Warcraft, right? But
But that wouldn't apply to me then.
no,
But the
but,
concept would still be the fucking same.
yeah.
But in general terms, would that be a yay or nay? Is that a modern thing today that people just
Yeah.
do on par with meeting someone in real, like at the pub or bar? Is that on par, or is it a lesser thing?
I don't know.
I guess we
You kind of
It
we have
depends.
seen love from each angle, I would say.
there's no definitive answer here.
No, it's not. There's different approaches for different people, perhaps.
Hmm.
Someone likes to pick up girls in a bar. Other people likes playing Final Fantasy 14. So if you hook up with someone over the game, there's no fucking problem with that either.
Yeah, I guess.
Play at your
Just
strength.
don't
Yeah.
send money.
No, that would be like, no, I haven't.
That's simping.
I haven't encroached upon the OnlyFans paying for content territory and believing that I would be privileged to something more. No, I'm not. Is that that's the part of simping, being delusional, that you paid for something and therefore you should get special treatment. You paid for something along the lines of hundreds of others. Why should you be given something special? That is delusional and simping.
If
Isn't
you give someone a Tesla, I feel you're entitled to some special mention at least.
Are you thinking of that model or
Yeah.
OnlyFans girl that a Simp Delux bought her a car, a new Tesla, and he felt entitled to something, and she was like, "Oh, thank you," and it's like, shame on him for just assuming because he bought. There's so many levels of wrong.
No,
here.
no. Hold on.
Yes.
This was a Twitch girl, right? Who got
Okay.
gifted a Tesla for a
Yes.
present, right?
Okay. That's
What did she
stupid
do?
on the part for someone who's willing to pay that much for some random person.
Yeah, of course. But if someone donates such amount of money, do you know what she said?
Thank you.
Thank you, I hope.
Thank you, stranger, for this. And this was the only mention.
Well,
I would have at least said his name.
But he know who he is.
I guess.
There's not
But
just
it's
sitting
more-
100 guys around and like, yes, she liked my
No.
Tesla.
No,
There was
but
this
more-
one dude, and he know who
I'm-
he is.
I'm
You-
thinking
you're
more
see-
along the lines of shame on him for just simping that much. It's like, oh god. That's my line of thinking. But maybe
Yeah.
he should have been granted at least a call out for his name, username, or
Yeah, you usually do that. I would say. You got sponsors buying shit at a football station to get their name on, right?
yeah. Okay. Well, one point. Shame on shame. Minus points on her for not doing a proper call out for something that major. Secondly, shame on him for simping that much.
He probably
it
could
was your-
afford it,
If
I
he
hope.
was married to the girl, if it was his girlfriend or something, sure,
No.
show your affection to them. But
Not buy them a
random-
fucking car.
well, if you have the money for it.
Yeah,
If
you could be
you're
like
some
Mr.
rich
Beast,
mofo.
right?
Yeah, if you, yeah. Like, show that affection to those people instead. Those that are actually close to you, not the ones that just want your money. That's my final statement.
Your final statement.
Don't simp. That's basically.
Yes. So if you guys see me, catch me simping, call me out.
I will
I need your
remind you
crew-
just before this happened that there's free porn on the internet. You know that, right?
Ah,
You don't need to
free.
pay to see one girl, when you can see many girls for free.
That's,
Some truth
quite,
to that as well.
It's the best economical tip you will receive today.
Yeah.
Tipsy pro
that's
tips.
tipsy financials.
Why pay for porn? Why pay for girls when you can pay for porn?
No.
What?
I pay to see a naked girl on the internet when you can just go and see free porn on the internet.
Yeah.
And probably
Yeah.
if you Google the girl, someone who pays for the fucking account have probably leaked some pictures.
Yeah, obviously, but you know, there's the logical explanation to this your simple tip is that the guys who pay for exclusive content feel somewhat closer or more privileged to that person
But
at
in
some
reality, they're not.
some level. In reality, they're not. It is an illusion. For the vast majority of cases. I'm not saying that's for all of them, but for the vast majority of cases, it's just a consumer and how can you say producer relationship?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So they pay a producer to produce content for them, and the producer provides content for the consumers.
But here on Tipsy Wednesday, we love simps. So just follow the link.
Oh yeah, we love Sims here, by the way. So Simp for us all, yeah.
You're
Support
very
us in the
special
link
to
below.
us, we promise.
As long as you listen to us.
We're grateful.
Yeah. I'm grateful for all and everything.
For you, our
For
dear
you.
listener.
Yeah.
For
for
you.
you.
Yeah, for
specifically.
you, for you.
I mean, don't mention your name because of your own privacy and security.
If you want an alias, you can give it as that, which we can address you by.
You heard us.
Mm.
Well,
Well, hold on. The problem with finding someone online, right, is that
Ooh.
they don't live where you are, right?
Ah, yes, logically, yes. Of
Yeah,
course.
so long distance relationship is a real thing. And
yeah, well, it
mm.
might be. I worked with a guy some years ago, and he had found his the love of his life over the internet. She lived in Finland. He lived in Norway.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
that's
He was a
quite
hairy,
close.
fat bastard. She was a cosplayer. They hit it off somehow.
Well, I mean, personality and persons aside, just location. Living in different countries, that is a huge barrier for any real...
Love?
Real a relationship. That's the fucking word. For any... yeah.
It's a barrier to entry.
It is. It
Yeah.
costs a bit of money to travel to see the other one. It does, if it
Yeah.
comes to that. But
And if you're thinking like way ahead, if everything goes well and you do really click with this person, and if you decide to move to one another, who moves where, and or is that even a factor?
that would be a
Yeah.
personal matter between the two, depending on their situations in
that's
life.
always a hard question. And then I do know of someone who, from the Final Fantasy community, who did travel to their loved one, and they settled down with each other, and then they split up, and then wow, they're in a shitty situation now because they moved to each other, and then they don't love each other anymore. So what
Do you
happens
know
to
this-
the other?
Do you know this
The
person
other
in
party.
real life?
No.
Okay, no.
Just
But yeah,
move
so
back
there's
home.
also that. It's like, if you do decide to hook up and move together, and then things doesn't work out, what the fuck happens then?
Either you move home or you're stuck wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and are you willing to learn? Because I imagine you have to learn the language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
moved to
naturally,
the
if-
place, you probably would learn the language anyway because you would need a job or something.
Yeah. So you're if you are moving, let's say, because to Spain or something, are you willing to learn Spanish?
If I
Are you
move there,
willing-
I kind of have to. Like,
yeah, of course. But there's a lot of things that need to click.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yep.
Maybe that's good with Finland though, because they, or at least half of the population actually speaks Swedish. And Swedish and Norwegians kind of speak similarly, at least enough to understand each other.
Yeah, of course. But you never know with Love and Final Fantasy, right? Where the other people is from.
Or World of Warcraft or whatever. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I know a friend of mine found his love through Final Fantasy in Hong Kong.
Wow, that's quite the... And your friend, meaning a Norwegian person,
Yeah.
found his or her love in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Okay.
So who
I don't know
moved
if
where?
no. The love blossomed right when COVID happened, so no traveling allowed. I don't know
Ah.
how it works
Mm.
now.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a really but that's the cost of online love, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when you're not allowed to travel. He even bought tickets and everything. And when
Okay,
COVID happened,
they
he
were
was,
like-
he was going to visit her, right?
On the verge of traveling, yeah.
Yeah,
then
he
bam, COVID.
yeah, he was in connecting flights. When he had to,
that's
yeah,
close. It wasn't like he had his tickets on hand and then like he got cancelled.
No. He was
He
in
was
the
with-
air, landed, and then when he was going to the connecting flight, he was told no.
Wow,
Well,
that's a
that
maximum
sucks.
maximum shitty situation right there. If he
Yeah.
had tickets like a day after, he would have maybe been still at home and been told like, "Hey, this flight is cancelled," and been like still at home.
Maybe he had
Maybe.
to get a refund from the hotel and everything.
Jesus, what a mess.
Yeah.
Well, are we finished being the love pod? Can we move
Yeah, we're finished being the consultation love pod.
Oh.
Bjørn, your next topic is...
We're still going with mine.
You're the topic
Well,
master for this episode.
Sure. I'm the topic monster for this. I recently played a game that has been in early access for a long time and still is, but it's actually really well polished as of now, and it keeps getting huge updates. It's called Ready or Not, and it is the spiritual successor of the earlier game called SWAT, where you're basically a special forces SWAT team who infiltrates and busts into barricaded houses and hostage situations, and you play out these things in this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this game was sprouted an idea in our Norwegian podcast, A Moral Dilemma, because I basically explained the scenario of one of those maps you play in this game. Mind you, Ready or Not is a action-focused game with just focus on the action part of the game. There's no like deep story or anything. You're just a soldier or a special forces officer who just infiltrate the house or mansion or whatever, and you just do your mission, done. There's no like forced story or anything, but there was this one map that just the map design and the implicit backstory of the map it just made a huge impact on me, because I basically explained this in the Norwegian podcast, but I might as well explain it here because it has another focus. Your mission here is to infiltrate this huge mansion because you're briefed that what's going on in there is illegal pornographic material is being made in this mansion. So you enter this mansion and you take down a few guards and you start investigating you take down a few armed guards, you shoot them, you go in guns blazing. Your mission is to collect evidence and secure, arrest, or detain those responsible. So while you're in the mansion, you start gathering evidence. While you're in there, you go into the basement. You see this fucked up film set with studio lights and this child's crib in the basement where they imply that child pornography is being made. Further down in the basement, you see these barrels that are being buried underground with body parts and babies inside of those barrels. Really fucked up shit, right? And you keep delving deeper and deeper into this and discovering more and more fucked up shit that isn't really a part of the focus of the game. It's an action game, but just the map design tells such a memorable story, I guess, because like, wow, this shit, they didn't have a word of storytelling other than the map itself here. So you end up like exploring finding all this fucked up shit and detaining the responsible head guy up further in the mansion. So it just stuck with me, just this map design and storytelling without having any narration or voiceover or anything that told the actual story. You just witnessed it through going through the map and just seeing things. Which I just thought it was like, brilliant. It's not even the focus of the game, but I'll remember this. So
Isn't that what gaming does best, I would say? The best
maybe
kind of
one
story.
aspect.
Yeah, because you lived through it.
The best kind of storytelling isn't the one that is forced upon you, or maybe.
I would say that's played.
That is played.
You played the story.
Yeah, I was there. I was the one. I was not simply witnessing this. I was doing this.
Yeah.
And a lot of games do this, which you can't get in a movie or a TV series or anything similar, because you're not as directly involved as in a game. You're not controlling the character. So in a game, if it's done correctly, you could get more involved in the story because you're there. You're the one controlling this stuff. You're the one witnessing and going through this. So, yeah, shout out to gaming and Ready or Not. It's just and besides the map storytelling, it's a brutally hard game, just in like difficulty wise, and but it's really good in that aspect. It's gained a lot of popularity over the recent months. Actually,
Is it a
It
free
keeps getting
game
better.
or is it expensive?
no,
No.
it's a paid title. It costs 30 euros, I think, at least here in Norway, and it's worth every euro in my eyes. It's
Money
but
well
it's
spent.
it's not a story game actually. It's just an action shooter. So mind keep that in mind if you do consider it. It's a really hard action game. It's really brutally hard. Like holy shit. We infiltrated this crack house, literal crack house, and the AI is specific to each map. If you enter a crack house, the AI, the NPCs, your opponents act differently than they would if you were to infiltrate someone in a hostage situation in a bank, because they don't act like bank robbers. They act like crazy drug addicts. They run at you with knives. They like hide in lockers. They hide under the bed when you're infiltrating the room. They crawl out from under the bed and try to stab you. It's like, and they like feign surrendering. They're like, okay, I'll surrender. And when they get on the knees and when you get close, they like draw up a knife and try to stab you or shoot you or whatever. It's really interesting how much stuff they've managed to put in there to make the gameplay unpredictable. So I'm lately I've been just awestruck by that game.
Yeah, well, that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
And one of my friends just now is asking, "Hey, you want to play Ready or Not?" Or well,
Give me
he sent
10
me
minutes. In 10
he sent
minutes.
me a meme of those guys, the SWAT team busting in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
So-
Because I cannot imagine if there's too much content, right?
There's not too much content. There's a lot of different maps now, with different scenarios, different game modes in the same very same maps, and the opponents, they don't stand around at the same location when you re-enter the map for the second time. They all move around, and the AI is very unpredictable and creative. It's like on your first go, you might enter the main lobby and all of the bad guys are there shooting at you on the main entrance. And on your second go, there may be none there. They're all in different locations. So if you ask me, there's a lot of replay value in that. Despite how shallow it may seem. Has something to do with the amount of the unpredictability of the AI and just the difficulty. You don't feel like you're in control at any moment. So it's a nice change of pace. There's like difficult games. They challenge you. Duh.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
might be adding
genius.
more maps at any time, perhaps, as well.
Yeah. But I'm getting really tired of infinite games.
Internet games.
No, infinite games.
Oh, infinite games. Right.
Yeah, I need my games to end.
Because of your lack of game time?
Yes.
I just want games with good storytelling.
Fair enough.
Even though I'm playing Tarkov here and there.
Yeah, and that's no particular story in that game. It's just
You need the one game now and again.
yeah.
Yeah,
you're-
but that's a really bad like here and now game because
it's a bad feel good game because it's
Yeah.
hard as fuck. It's
Yeah, but when you feel good, you feel real good.
it's the League of Legends syndrome. Most of the time you get your ass whooped, but that one time when you get a really good round, that's the one you crave for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
the dopamine.
But if you
And
do
you
it-
forget
if
all
you will
of
win
the
all
bad
the time,
things.
it wouldn't be fun though, right? So
Exactly.
Yeah.
actually overcoming the hurdles after a long time makes you
Yeah,
feel
that
really
has
good.
some. That has a certain value to it. Yeah.
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 Is
Well.
this a wrap? Do we have more?
I have a very short news article I saw
Hmm?
from Australia. I think it was. They had gotten some spinach over there, and then people who bought this spinach and ate it started to hallucinate. And I think
Well-
Australia is really strict about what they import. So how they didn't notice this earlier, before people actually bought them in the store and started hallucinating when they ate it at home.
They started. What was there something wrong with the spinach?
Yes, there was.
Okay.
There were some weeds mixed in with the spinach that made people hallucinate and then not
Okay.
feel so good. So they had to call back like 2 different types of spinach as well due to this. But imagine that
Nice.
you always tell your kids to eat their not necessarily spinach, but their
Eat your
greens,
vegetables.
Vegetables,
Eat your
yes.
greens.
And you serve them some some spinach, and everyone is like hallucinating, stoned out of their fucking mind,
Tripping
like,
balls.
around the kitchen table.
Oh
That's
no.
an experience in on itself.
Yeah, I guess. Well, thankfully or hopefully, none of them suffered or died from any of this.
I don't
was-
think so. It didn't
yeah.
say. But,
It was if it was only hallucinations, I would assume everything was well.
yeah, probably was. It said that it made people feel not so good as well. So maybe they got stomach hurts or headaches afterwards or stuff like that. But I don't think anyone died or got really sick out of it. But yeah, they hallucinated at the very least. So.
Mm. Mm.
Cheap
legal drugs.
Yeah, cheap legal drugs.
Spinach.
Yeah, I guess.
So if you're unsure, just buy the.
Well, they've been called back now, so you can't anymore, I guess.
Yeah, but there might be other ones around the world from the same.
Yeah, just buy spinach as hell. Large quantities.
Large quantities of spinach and get stoned.
Just hope to get a
or
good
hope
batch.
to get stoned.
or a bad batch, I
A bad
guess.
batch
M-
that makes you feel
Maybe we
good.
should become spinach farmers. Sell our
Spinach and
spinach.
weed. Yeah, I don't know how spinach farming in Norway would work, but probably
rough.
not good.
Yeah.
We can do
I-
potatoes and carrots, basically.
Potatoes and carrots. Those that can handle a bit of cold.
Yeah. Because Norway's a cold country.
Yeah.
No,
Not
but for
too cold.
some reason we got blueberries and strawberries, right?
Yeah,
Blueberries are very natural.
raspberries and rhubarb, and we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. We are not that bad at pharmacy as well. Pharmacy.
Pharmacy?
But, agriculture.
Agriculture.
Yeah, no, we can do a lot of stuff, but we don't got coffee beans in Norway, so we need them.
Oh yeah, we need lots of coffee, always.
Sometimes the salads are Norwegian as well, so yeah. I think if the world came to an end and we had to be self-sufficient, we would do quite alright in the greens department. We wouldn't get any cucumbers though.
Cucumbers
would
and
we?
coffee.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, the world would suck. We only got beer.
Yeah, beer we have, that's good, we can make our own beer.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Norway could be self-sufficient. We
Yeah.
We got
We got
beer, we
beer.
got berries, we got salads, potatoes, and farm animals. We do quite okay. And fishing, for fuck's sakes. Fish and farm animals, we do have.
The
So
problem
sushi,
is,
sushi, beef.
The
Beer.
problem is that the modern economy doesn't like all of those things. It likes oil.
Yeah, well,
So,
if we had to be self-sufficient, the society would love those things.
yes. And
They
oil
would be
would
saying,
be
we need
jack
more
shit."
farmers, we need more fishers, we need more...
Yes.
we
Oh,
need
how
more
amazing
gatherers and hunters.
How amazing it would be if we would have to become self-sufficient. We would realize how little oil did for us in reality. How much?
What?
We would lack in the electronics departments and stuff like that, though.
Yeah, well, if you had the
Technology-wise.
choice of having lots of oil or having lots of food, you can't eat oil.
No, but we use oil to produce more food.
Tractors and stuff.
Yeah. That.
We could
As well.
farm the old ways by muscles and stuff, but
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
no,
cannot
I'm not
feed.
saying it's obsolete, but like, come on, it's you can't eat oil. If you're just going to destroy one of our incomes in the near future, oil is becoming more and more obsolete.
it is.
So
You're saying while we are...
Bjørn would rather have a
so-
potato than a barrel of oil.
No,
to live
but...
off
price-wise.
for the next month.
yeah, but... well, you are quite lucky because you live in Norway and not Netherlands, which really are dependent on Norwegian oil to not freeze to death.
Yeah, I even saw the electricity prices will go down at the start of this week. This week we're in now. As the release of the podcast, it will have been cheap for a couple of days
Ooh!
due to windy weather and stuff like that.
Yeah, I cannot fathom it being expensive. It has never snowed so much. The amount of snow this couple of days has been so fucking much.
No, but we're exporting so fucking much. And here down south we had snow, and then it was just no snow, and just everything was frozen for the longest time. Snow wasn't melting. It was just fucking cold and the same amount of snow the whole time. And that doesn't regenerate new water for your
power plant.
Yeah.
But
But now
then-
it's been raining for a couple of days now, though, so all the snow has been melting, and so we have rain now, and it's windy in Europe, I think. So some of the countries will be more self-sufficient with wind power as well. So
I hope Russia really loses now.
Yeah, well, it has been, hasn't it always been a matter of time?
No.
No, well, not
Eh.
not all. Sorry, not always, but ever since. How do you ever since the tides turned, it was a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hard
see,
to
it depends on
pinpoint
how
an
much
exact
money we
date.
will throw
but-
into Ukraine, and how much money Russia is preparing to use, or how many people they are willing to sacrifice.
Yeah, but Russia is getting low on ammunition.
Yeah, but they got friends.
Yeah, and let's try. They are really dependent on China, right?
Yeah.
Because every system they use is European guided, right? So they need our shit to get their missiles guided and such, you know?
I don't know about.
Perhaps, but
Those
they're using those
rockets.
suicide drones. They have bought those from Iran.
Yeah, I saw that. So maybe it's
so
time
they-
to put Iran to an end.
Wow.
Wow.
We're not declaring war
we're
on
not-
anyone. We're a peaceful
We're not
podcast.
tackling these
Shut
topics.
up, Junior.
At the end of this episode,
I think this
I
is the
reckon
end.
this is the end of the episode.
Yeah.
We're running close to an hour now.
Yeah.
So, yep, this is the last episode this year. We'll be back January the 11th, 2023. Or
23.
three.
Yes.
So, yeah.
With
Junior.
that, it's a wrap.
Link.
Follow the links below. Support our podcast. Give us money. Be our simp. Follow the TikTok. Follow on Instagram. Everything is Tipsy Wednesday. You will find it down below. We need money.
Yes.
That's the end.
Merry Christmas and a Happy
Merry
New
Christmas,
Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, New Year.